WCCF. This is Sunrise, Charlotte County. I'm Ken Lovejoy, sitting in for Bob Alexander, who's out today. And welcome to our show with the broker associate Jennifer Taberski and realtor Philip Rispoli. And we're working out of the RE/MAX office in Punta Gorda, and they represent... wow, just
mydigitallisting.com.
There you go. And you guys have been busy too lately.
Oh man, it's been nuts. It's been absolutely crazy. It's been a phenomenal 2021.
Yeah, I know.
I think about
Are we still in 2020?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean it was crazy. I mean, our best year ever, like most of the agents around.
And even 2020 wasn't a bad year for
No, it was a great year.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been doubling, every year for the last 3 years. So I mean, it's been literally that kind of time frame for us. But yeah, we're kicking off 2022, with a bang as well. And
yeah, how's that? What do you project for 2022?
We're projecting we're going to double.
Even over 2021?
Yeah, 100%.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, we've already started off the year with almost $12 million in inventory and pending and closed sales. So that's a good way to come into the year, and that's more than we've ever done before. So yeah, we're really excited about what's going to happen.
And I see you brought a guest in the studio.
Well, so you haven't been part of this whole thing.
No,
So for New Year's Eve, we had a New Year's Eve show here. So we had a whole bunch of people in, and we did our first actually recording of it, right? So we're actually doing live recordings, and then we talked about that we were gonna we got a call from Santa. And that he wanted to come in and he wanted to look at property in Punta Gorda.
Hey, why not? Why not?
Out of all the agents around, he called us because he saw more videos about us. He said, "Hey, I'm going to give you guys a call." Well, after the show last week, we went and picked him up. He came, and so we picked him up. And
Punta Gorda Airport.
At the Punta Gorda Airport.
There you go. So flew in on a Allegiant.
He did. It was unbelievable. We came in from the North Pole. It was at getoutofthenorthpole.com. And we brought him to the new house, and he went into the hot tub, had a glass of wine, and he took Rudolph out for a little ride.
A little ride in the pool?
In the pool.
There you go.
So he told us that we can have Rudolph for the show, and we thought we'd bring him in here and just have a good time with him. So we do have a great video. It's out online, and go to Facebook and My Digital Listing and take a look at it. It's on the Nextdoor app. It's all over the place, and it's gotten tremendous response. It's just been a lot of fun.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
See, you've never been with us, Kenny, on the show.
No, I haven't. I didn't realize you guys had this much fun.
Every Friday.
Yeah, it's a good time.
And then we went out of town after that. We went to a race and froze our little keisters off.
That's right.
Where'd you go?
Near Jacksonville. And,
it was a flat track.
Callahan, Florida. Yeah, it was a flat track event. And,
neat.
And it was freezing.
Yeah, Friday night it got down to 36 degrees.
Wow.
36 degrees, and
that's like 4 below.
I had
right?
shorts, and I
Oh, yeah, that's right. You always wear shorts.
I was done, man. I couldn't believe it.
You didn't bring any pants? Like, what is... Like, and I had double sweaters, I had a scarf, I had, you name it, I was prepared. But I didn't bring gloves. And somebody had, like, a heater. Like, they make these Coleman little heaters that you can, like, put on your lap.
Ooh.
And I'm like... I've got to get one of those. Those rare times when we travel, we could go to races that are...
I'd have an incident with something like that.
Yeah. Well, what we ended up doing is Friday night we were to the right of him, and then on Saturday night we sat right behind him.
There you go. Catch a wind blowing.
We had to figure it out. I just needed to come down on my legs.
Well, that's why Southwest Florida is a lot better, because we are definitely warmer here, even on our cold snaps.
And
right?
the weather has just been Chamber of Commerce beautiful.
Oh, beautiful.
I mean, you just can't beat the weather here.
Yeah,
and that's got to help you guys in selling houses.
Well, it's less showers for me during the day.
Now, are you getting a lot of people flying down to check out houses?
Yeah, well, I mean, all year long it's been that way. I mean, at the beginning of the year we were actually selling homes still virtual, right? So just like we did the first year in 2020.
Yeah.
So we still did a number of homes this year from a virtual, and then they came down after they closed, to come to the party. But no, all year people were flying down specifically. They would call up, talk about a property that we might have or a new listing that we put up, and then call and then fly down to come see it. And they knew that they either had to put a deposit down before they came, try to lock it up, otherwise it was gone. Right? I mean, the stuff was just moving that fast. I mean, we went in 2 years ago with inventory of 23 listings, and now we're struggling to keep 5 to 8 listings rotating at any one time.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Because they're just, as we put them on, as soon as we
Yeah.
release them, they're gone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like we don't even get a chance to get enough open houses out of them to get a bunch more buyers. You know what I mean? So it's
Wow.
it's,
Yeah,
it's,
you know,
it's been
just
that
not
crazy.
even multiple offers. It's like we're doing backups more than
Yeah.
we've ever done before.
We just picked up another one
So-
last night, and we
Put it back up on
we
right
said
away.
if you want to be first for second place,
Yeah.
Yeah.
send us the contract.
Yeah, things happen all the time.
So are we still doing a ton of cash buys?
Yeah, I think what's really going on is they're coming in. We just bought, so I'll tell you how we did it, and this is how we were seeing a lot of our customers do it. We just bought a home in an investment property in Burnstone Lakes, and we said we were going to do it in cash, so we did the deal to do in cash, and the first thing we did was go and get a loan because the money's so cheap. So either way, we were guaranteeing the deal, and if the loan came in time, they don't care because it's
Sure.
it's going to be cash anyway for
Yeah.
them. So that's what we did, and so we locked it up in cash. We guaranteed that we pay for it, and then we went after a loan, and then got the loan in time, and then just financed the deal because it was the best. Rather keep the cash
Yeah.
for another rainy day.
So things are happening a lot quicker too.
A lot quicker, less contingencies. You know, if you're gonna do a cash deal, but you're gonna finance, you're financing, but you're not. It's not contingent on financing or appraisal. So that's
So there's
the,
no
that's
hemming
the
and
risk.
hawing. You got
We just
you gotta
sold one.
move
We
on.
just sold
No,
one
you-
for 70,000 over ask.
Wow.
So when Donna, I was listening to Donna earlier,
Yeah.
and she's going, the number one thing for her last year was patience. Well, you can't have patience in the real estate side. You may be able to do that on the building side.
just like there's no crying
there's,
in baseball.
there's no patience here. It's like, hey man, you better get up. Sorry, go
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just that fast. And we kind of look at this year. We think it's going to slow down because the Fed is going to try to slow down
4 times, he says.
yeah, 3 to 4 times, for sure. April, the Fannie Mae stuff for second homes automatically going to go up a point, right? Because they don't want to carry that paper anymore, right? So they don't want to do that.
They don't seem to ever. Isn't that what they?
Well, I mean, I'm just
Back
saying.
in
It's,
07,
but
they
so they're
kept
now gonna-
rotating it,
Yeah,
too.
yeah. So they're gonna make it so it's tougher. So you're gonna have to pay another point over whatever the normal rate is.
Wow.
To have a second home. So those are the reasons we tell people: look, you've got 90 days if you're gonna buy that second home and not get charged another point, because over a 30-year mortgage, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we're trying to just educate everybody. Look, here's what's going on. This is the things that you need to do, and I think that's going to play out well for us because everybody that we normally would market to during the year, which is back in the northern states, we're now marketing here because they're all within a 20-mile radius of every one of our properties. So the buyers are in. The open houses, we're getting 15, 20, 30 people at an open house. We had one open house that we sold the place as soon as we opened it. The people that came through, we said, we already got pending offer. They said, well, why'd you take it? You didn't give us a chance.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry.
I've had people want to buy out the contract that
Yeah.
they.
Wow.
Yeah, that the
Wow,
deal
that's
they were
aggressive.
a backup.
Yeah.
And that still was going through. The first person was still going through, and they were like, "Can we buy their contract out?" And that's how much people want property.
Wow.
So, which is really cool. And we always tell everybody. I just received an email from friends of mine in New York, and my son's childhood friends, and their parents are coming down, and they were like, "Well, our financial advisors saying, it's just not a good time to buy." And I'm like, you know what? Well, because prices are on the high
they
side,
are,
right?
yeah,
But
that's true.
I always tell everybody, it's really about the lifestyle. don't wait. Life is short, and if you really want to enjoy the lifestyle, the house is just bonus.
And
So
some of
find
those
something
people-
you can afford,
Yeah.
and then just go for it.
Yeah.
You could start small, and you can go from there. I get calls all the time. Jen, I'm ready to move up. I go, I just sold you that.
Well, the
And this
You
is
know,
inexpensive,
people do
though. Is it? Florida's
Oh,
still
in comparison.
in comparison to somebody
Well,
coming down from
exactly.
New York
So
or San Francisco.
That's why we're getting these offers at
Yeah.
40, 50, 60 over.
Because they got them,
Because
yeah.
they're selling over there,
Yeah.
okay, and they're making a bundle, right?
Yeah.
And so here, so they pay over. And
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. They want to be here. We got an open state.
Yep.
They're all coming from states that are
Closed,
shut down,
yeah.
right? And they got money, right? Because people are still buying that stuff up, especially if you're outside of New York and you're in the Connecticut area.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the folks inside of Manhattan are looking to get out into the Connecticut side, and move out. And so they're buying up some of those properties. And
Wow.
those are the folks that we're getting is the outside, the main city folks, are the ones that are moving down.
Yeah,
So-
and you know what? Be a skier. Spending your kid's inheritance. That's what you are, but you're not
Ski.
going to ski in the snow here. You're going to be in the sand. So,
And you can always take a trip.
yeah.
With
Back
the money
to the
you're
north.
saving by moving here,
Right, exactly.
you can always go back.
It's a great place. We are thrilled. We're here for 12 years now, and we wouldn't go back.
News Radio 1580, 100.9 FM, WCCF, Sunrise, Charlotte County. I'm Ken Lovejoy sitting in for Bob Alexander. 8:49 is the time. We're here with My Digital Listings, Mr. Borsky and Jennifer, how do you pronounce your last name? I'm
Taberski.
Taberski. There you go.
Borsky. You're Russian now, baby.
I'm Polish and I married an Italian. Imagine that.
It sounds like a detective team.
It pretty much is.
Taborski and Rispoli.
Boris.
Hey,
Yeah, and I couldn't hyphenate it.
ABC,
I couldn't
right.
hyphenate it. It was way too long between Jennifer, Taberski, and Rispoli. No, it's just not going to happen.
So tell us what's going on out there.
Well,
What do you got?
absolutely. Well, we always at this portion of our show remind everybody that our team is out on the weekends for open houses from Saturday from 1 to 4 and Sunday from 11 to 3. Always check out mydigitallisting.com for any of the open house updates. A lot of times we're getting stuff up live on the market before, our open houses, etc. So, don't be afraid to check that out. Or give us a call on our local line at 941-219-5659. So one that's going live by tomorrow, we have a 25668 Prada Drive, and that is located in the beautiful deed-restricted community of Burnt Store Villages. This is, on the tax records, it's showing 3-bedroom, but it's actually a 5-bedroom home and 2.5 bath, 3-car garage, which all you gentlemen love. See,
Yeah.
I get those oohs right away.
This is one of those
Yeah.
fantastic.
Put the
Yeah,
car, put the cars
absolutely.
in, and you got a man cave.
Absolutely, absolutely. And this is a 2-story home. However, the master is on the first floor, so that is absolutely awesome. And it just boasts over 2,800 square feet of living space. And their pool they spent around $70,000 to put in a beautiful, gorgeous saltwater pool, heated. It has beautiful water features, and that is about 2 years young. So that is absolutely wonderful. And like I said, it's a 5-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 3-car garage. It has numerous updates, so please check up on our website, and we will have all those updates.
That's not going to
and
last.
everything.
That's one of
It's
the
not
holy
gonna-
No.
grails. A 3-car garage is the holy grail.
Yeah,
And the
then when
pool
you
and
got
the features.
2,800
Yeah, it's
square
gorgeous.
feet, and especially with the master on the first floor.
Yeah.
That's the real key.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
the upstairs, there's a bonus room, which is like, you have this huge TV room upstairs. I mean,
Right,
it's just,
so
it
everybody
really is
that's,
amazing.
working from
Nice.
home, it's just awesome, and we're listing that at $649.9.
That's all?
Yep, that's correct.
Wow.
And then we have 3236 Sunset Key Circle. That's unit 102, and it is a wonderful 2-story condo. It's actually a townhouse, and it has its own semi-private elevator, and it is 3 bedrooms, 2 bath, plenty of space for entertainment. I can't talk today. Entertaining.
Welcome to my world.
I know, right?
Kenny
It's
started it.
contagious. Kenny started it. And so the 2 guest rooms are on the main floor, and then the master is all up on the the 3rd level. And it is absolutely gorgeous. There's balconies all on each of the areas, and it also comes with a 2-car garage. So come and check that out. We'll have that open this weekend, and we have that at $419,000.
Kind of like an elevator.
Yeah, well, you gotta love an elevator, right? It's really great. So it's kind of like you feel like you're
somebody,
you're
really.
special.
Yeah.
So
Well,
it's really
you're in actually in that particular place is inside of an area called Prosperity
point right within
So it's-
Burnstone
There it is.
Marina. Yeah, so it's our gated community within our gated community. So it's really great. It overlooks the lagoon area too and pool area. So it's a really great property to obtain. And then we're over at 311 Goldstein. We have this wonderful historic district home. It was built in 1920 and it's very quaint. Beautiful front porch and wood flooring and high ceilings. 3 bedrooms and 2 baths, and there's actually a quarter of a bath as well. It's absolutely wonderful. It's located right in the heart of Punta Gorda, easy to get to everything. You can walk, and you could actually, if you didn't want to live full time in this, you could use this for Airbnb or VRBO. You will definitely be able to make an investment in this and definitely make some money on it. So it would be absolutely wonderful investment. And we have that listed at $369,000. And then we have 24032 Redfish Cove. It's a wonderful 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Single family home in Burnstone Marina. It does not have a pool, however you can put a pool in, and that would be absolutely wonderful. You're definitely going to want to maybe do some little bit of updating on this, but it does have a newer AC system as well, about 2 years old. It has a large master and walk-in closets, and it's just located on a wonderful street in Burnstone Marina, so you can have all the access to all the amenities in the marina. In the marina, as we've told before, that it's an a la carte kind of system, so you can stay as busy as you want or not as busy as you want, but you don't have to actually belong to something to actually be in that community. So that's kind of nice. It's less cost for you in that respect. And then that is listed at $448,000. We just lowered that price, so come on and see it. We're getting a lot of activity on it.
And that street, Redfish Cove, the houses that we've just sold on that street were over $630,000.
Wow.
So this is priced right.
Quick equity.
It's original condition, so there's some work that needs to be done for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we can help any of the buyers, with that, with all of our renovation people and all the people that we know. But it does. You can, upgrade this and still be way under what some of the houses have already sold for on that
Correct.
block. So
Do you see
it's
a lot
that
of
kind
people doing that, buying the
yeah.
house with that new? What's that loan that you can get where you buy the house and the included in the loan is the fix up?
Right,
Yeah,
right.
right.
You can do all kinds of things with loans. I mean, everybody's pretty creative in the lending industry, and we always, put everybody in touch with our local lenders here, and they'll be able to help you in a lot of ways.
For us, we have a renovation side of our business.
Oh, okay.
So we do
Awesome.
about 4 to
Awesome.
5 gut renovations. Now, we aren't licensed
yes, my husband
contractors.
does not pick up a
Yeah,
hammer.
we have to make sure we say that, otherwise we'll
Yeah.
go on notice again. But we coordinate it from a project management standpoint, and the folks that we use are licensed contractors that only do renovations for our team. Right, so
that's cool.
they're builders. So we've been doing business with them for over 7 years. We've done a ton of renovations. So somebody wants to buy a place that needs to be updated. We
Yeah.
can show you what we've done. I've got a portfolio of all the different kind of deals that we can put together as far as cutting down walls and opening up glass and stuff like that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and then this way, we can get that done. By the time they close on the house, they bring in the teams to get the work done, and then when they actually move in, they move into a brand new house.
Yeah,
And-
and honestly, I always tell people, don't be afraid to do a little bit of updating. You're going to make it your own anyhow.
Yeah.
And a lot of times it's just paint and maybe replacing some flooring and stuff you can get away with quite a bit, to start with. And that way you can kind of move forward and do things later on, maybe get a home equity loan or something like that to do further updates if you have to do anything major. But you can really make things really cute. There's lots of ways to do things. Trust me, I've done it. And I'm in the process of finishing up our investment property. And we've got tenants coming in, and it's really not hard to do. Just takes a little bit of you know,
Yeah.
little
Just
bit
a
of
little bit of
time,
effort, yeah.
little bit of effort, and it'll pay
And-
off.
and
in
for
the
those-
long
Are
run.
you
Trust
seeing
me.
that though? Because you
Yeah,
know,
no.
because you're looking at some people might think, well, the inventory's so low, we can't find what we want. Here's kind of in the area we want. Here's kind of the house, but we can do
But
a bunch of stuff
that's,
with this.
Yeah,
well, that's our value
absolutely. Don't be
proposition,
afraid.
right?
Yeah.
Because we're not realtors. We're in the home ownership business.
Yeah.
So we do buy, sell, rent, renovate. We
Yeah.
have home watch and we have handyman services.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So it's one number, and you can get all those services through our company, right? So that makes a big difference. So whenever we list a house, the first thing that we do is go in there with our team, take a look at what can be done. So we always have a plan, because every one of those houses that we go into, there's a wall that can come out, we can redo a kitchen, we can redo a bathroom. So we make those plans ahead of time, so that when we do have people that come in and ask to take a look at it, and they go, oh, well, this needs work. Well, let me show you what we can do, and here's what the plans look like. And that makes a big difference.
Sure.
They can see the vision. We can show them the different stuff that we've done, what walls on those different models we've taken out, and which sliders we made its pocket sliders, and so you now got more glass to go out to your lanai. And so the answer is they're not thinking about that, but we're able to show them you can do it, which now makes them real buyers, because now they're going, wow, so I have somebody who knows what they're doing, has done this before, can set us up, because we don't know anybody down here.
Yeah.
And that's how we get some of those extra sales.
Indeed, and it's all at mydigitallisting.com.
Yep.
Mydigitallisting.com, or they can give you a call at.
Yep, they can reach us. My cell phone is 585-300-9483, or Phillips is 603-479-1259, or call us on our local line at 941-219-5659, and any of our social media pages and mydigitallisting.com.
Rudolph, what do you say?
Yeah, he's been kind of quiet. Jennifer, thank you guys so much. MyDigitalListings.com. Have a great day, everybody. Have a great long weekend, and we will talk to you on Tuesday right here on News Radio 1580 and 100.9 FM.